Hey gang, you're listening to the Nerd Blitz with Doom and Fitz. I'm Doom, baby.
And I'm Fitz, baby.
Yeah.
Did you say baby too?
I did. It just came out.
Do you need a tissue too?
No.
Okay then. While we're at it, hey, welcome to episode 36.
Yeah. 3 whole dozen.
3 whole dozen. 3 holes?
Illuminati.
What?
Nothing. Illuminati, everything's in 3s.
Oh, is that why they say people die in 3s?
I don't think so, but that's an interesting thought.
What, that like
That the Illuminati
kills...
are killing off celebrities.
Yeah, they're like, okay, Carrie Fisher's dead. Quick, kill her mom. Who else are we gonna take?
She's late on her dues.
Yeah. Quick, kill George Michael too. Let's just get them all out.
Mm-hmm.
Or did he come first?
I'm sure he came first. Died second.
Ha ha ha!
See what I did there?
I see it. I hear it. I approve of it.
Right on.
Yeah, so how's it going?
It's going all right.
Okay.
I had a vodka cranberry juice before we started.
Oh, look at you all fancy and shit.
Getting me all loose.
You had some cranberry juice to protect your pee-pee?
Mm-hmm. Did.
All right, then. I'm having a Diet Dr. Pepper.
It's not as cool.
No, I think I win.
Well, I don't think so.
Because cranberry juice is yucky.
Does Dr. Pepper cure bladder infections?
No, maybe?
Does it get you drunk? Because mine did both.
Oh, you've got a bladder infection?
No, but it also protects. It's prophylactic.
Oh, like a condom.
Kinda.
Is
What?
it? Whoops. Let's not make that joke with a kid coming in.
They put this thing on the TV and it was so amazing.
Yeah. Were you standing on it like you aren't supposed to?
Yeah, can you put up in the bottom of my feet?
Yeah, where's Mom?
Right here. He's up to the one upstairs.
Okay, we'll ask Mom to do it.
Oh, I don't want to go by myself.
It's okay. You came down here by yourself. You can go back upstairs by yourself. His mom is up there, but he doesn't go ask her for shit. He just comes down here.
Yeah, I heard him. Dad? I was just getting ready to make a condom joke, but...
Yeah, if it's on the floor down here, it's waiting to be washed. Fuck you.
You good?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Be careful going up the steps. Shut the door. Hashtag dad life.
Yeah, no shit. I was just getting ready to make a ribbed for her pleasure condom joke, and all of a sudden I heard, "Hey, Dad!" I was like, "No, don't say that."
It makes it crawl back up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm in a constant state of that.
A constant state of what?
Crawling back up.
Oh, yeah. I feel like we were going to banter for a few minutes before we got into the show, but...
I think that was the banner. I think we're done.
Oh, okay, well...
I think our banner time got ate up. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'll cut all that shit out.
Kind of feels like it. So play the... No.
You know, went to Newcastle last night, and I sent you that picture of...
Oh.
They got like a little mini display stand with the Marvel Digest on it.
Yeah, that's the exact box that Archie tweets.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that box, that's what they've been tweeting for months with the Spider-Man books, and they ripped the Spider-Man ones out and put the Avengers ones in it.
Yeah. Well, they had both at
Yeah.
Newcastle. I was like, man, they are not fucking around this month. Last month, there was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, last month you'd ask people and they're like, what?
Of course, I wasn't looking for a shelf top display.
Doesn't matter, though. You were still asking people and they'd all be like,
yeah,
what?
no, but I mean at Newcastle, I didn't ask, so maybe I didn't see it. But
That's
I looked
true. Yeah,
everywhere. It's pretty, because I wasn't looking for it this time either. Where I saw it, it was right when you walk through the door, it's staring you right in the face.
I mean, it's red like a dog's dick, so it catches your eye.
Yeah, like a dog's dick.
Yeah. I mean, you want to see?
No. But yeah, they are not fucking around this month.
And I gotta say, I couldn't help but, I mean, when I first saw that picture, I was like, oh, that's awesome, they got him. But after that, I was like, fuck those. What else is in this picture? It looks like there's a bunch of shit in here.
Oh, no, that's stuff in the background. You might have been able to see their CGC stuff in the background that's on the wall behind the register.
Yeah.
They have a fucking they had a giant size X-Men #1 CGC like 9.6
Wow.
on the wall behind the counter. I was like, damn. I couldn't see the sticker on it though, but it looked like it was at least 4 digits.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, one time out at Steve's, he had a copy of, I can't remember if it was Spider-Man 1 or Amazing Fantasy 15 because it was like up on the ceiling.
Yeah, behind like a laser grid.
Yeah, and like there was a crystal cut case around it and shit.
Yeah.
But it was an early issue of Spider-Man that wasn't in great condition.
Yeah.
But even so, I looked at it and was like, oh.
Mm-hmm. I think it's funny. You know, it's fucked up when you see some of those old books and people still have them CGC graded. They're like CGC 2.5.
Yeah.
And there's still like hundreds and hundreds of dollars for this dog shit piece of nothing that's like falling apart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as long as it's like pre-70, they're still worth a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
On Free Comic Day, when we went to Steve's old shop, I couldn't go in, but I went through the bins outside. That's where I found those 2 issues of Lando.
Why couldn't you go in? Are you banned?
Oh, no. I just didn't want to go in.
Oh.
But, Ma's friend was with us, and she's like, go for the old books. And that's when I put up that tweet that was like, I have never been one in my comic collecting to just chase, like, oh, this is probably worth something.
Yeah.
I've always been the one who's like, well, I like this, so let's get this. And she was pulling out this shit I'd never heard of and being like, this is from 1979, get this. And it's like, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, just because it's old doesn't mean it's worth anything.
That's what I was trying to explain to her, too. And
I got a whole bunch of, I just found not a bunch, but like 4 or 5 Shogun Warrior comics from the 70s.
Okay.
They ain't worth shit.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said, like, before the 70s is when it's like,
yeah,
the shit starts getting worthwhile no matter what it is.
Yeah.
As long as it's in the 70s, people generally don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, but
anyway.
they had that. They had a She-Hulk #1. It was like a 9.8.
That's nice.
Several like not #1s, but old Silver Age.
Yeah. You know, I've been reading a lot of old Spideys lately. In my Essential.
Yeah.
And I noticed those are only 20-page stories.
Oh, really? They're not 22?
Yeah.
Sure seemed like they were longer than 22 pages.
I know. I mean, we've talked about before how they were more simplistic and more fun, but some of them, it generally takes me about a half hour to read a comic.
Yeah.
Or no, 15 minutes to read a comic. These things take me 20 to 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, they take you a while.
I've been trying to crack the code on exactly why.
Right. Yeah, because it's not like they're that much wordier than some of the...
They're not wordier at all. Those older books are, like I said, they're more simplistic.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they take a lot longer to read. Like, I finally started reading the Spider-Man Digest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to flip through it real quick and give the issue numbers. But it's 156 to 159.
Yeah.
It took me 3 days to read that. Because it's like so fucking dense and the art is amazing on them.
I know. Speaking of being at Newcastle still, I saw those. Well, then I just walked around just to be walking around, and they've got this one rack that is, it's like where they'll have
perky.
Huh?
I was making a tit joke. Go on.
Oh, yeah. But they have this one rack set up that they usually have like when Rebirth happened, they would have like all of the Rebirth number ones like all together in one.
Okay, yeah.
In one area, or they'd use it for like Secret Empire tie-in issues, or shit that all goes together.
Yeah.
I never really pay too much attention to it because it's usually shit I'm not that interested in. But I walked by and my blood like froze. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? And I didn't even know they were doing this, but True Believer issues.
Yeah.
But not True Believer issues of like new shit. They were like Amazing Fantasy 15 and Amazing Spider-Man #1 and Uncanny #1 and they just like, it's just badow right in your face. Like it just punches you right in the fucking mouth when you walk by.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it just jumps out that Amazing Fantasy is, you're like, what?
Yeah. That's fucking they'll hear it eventually. We talked about that in, what was it, episode 2 of Comic-Con?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing Fantasy 15, and like that stunning fucking cover that just slaps you upside the head and it grabs you by the throat like, look at me.
Well, yeah, because the color is so unusual, that maroon.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my god, dude, I've seen all these covers a million times. You see them online.
Oh, yeah.
You see them. I mean, I've seen the actual books in person, at shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, not all of them, but a few
Most
of them.
of them are
yeah.
a good. Yeah.
But to see them like sitting out naked on the shelf,
Yeah.
it was just like, whoa. Those
it
are
almost makes
really
you feel
pretty.
like I'm gonna get in trouble, aren't I, or something?
I know
doesn't
it was. I was almost like, I shouldn't touch these, but they're like $1. They're all like $1 each.
Yeah, they did that once before with a bunch of Star Wars books.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They did it with I think they did it with Doctor Strange when they
year.
Yeah, it was when they did Marvel Now. I think they did it with like the Black Panther #1 and Doctor Strange #1 and they did it with all the Star Wars ones too. Yeah.
Yeah, they did that last year for May the 4th.
Yeah.
I missed all the other ones. I didn't know they'd done it before.
Mm-hmm.
But I remembered the Star Wars ones. I was like, oh, those are... Because actually, I think you got me a couple of them.
Yeah, I think I did.
Because Vader Down, I think, was... The first issue of Vader Down was one of them.
Well, I think those were Free Comic Book Day ones.
Oh.
I think.
Maybe.
I think so.
I'd have to look. I don't fucking know.
But yeah, they have done them before, but I didn't know they were doing all the old school ones. And they had like Peter Parker #1. Like not even just 60s ones, but like stuff that was like 70s. Like
Spec Spidey, that one?
Yeah, the original, like Volume 1.
Yeah.
They had that one. They had
Wow.
I want to say they had Incredible Hulk.
I've got that in an essential.
Yeah, and I think they might have had like, I'm trying to think, what was the other ones they had? They didn't have Fantastic Four. I didn't see that one.
Not surprising.
That is surprising. But when I saw that, before I got that second digest home to look through it,
Yeah.
I thought, oh, well, that's why they didn't put Amazing Fantasy and ASM #1 in that digest, is because they were going to put them out in single issue.
Yeah.
And so why would you be like, well, here, buy these digests that have these two things, but now go buy these fucking True Believers too.
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
So, but that's apparently not the case, because I got that Avengers digest home.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
First 2 issues in there are Avengers 1 and 2.
And yeah, those are True Believers too?
Avengers #1, yeah, is True Believers. They had that.
Huh. That's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, it is weird. It's weird that they would do that for Avengers, but not for Spider-Man. It's bizarre.
Yeah, because, I mean, Spider-Man, I would say he's more well-known, wouldn't you?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so, weird. Do you happen to have your Spider-Man digest handy?
I do not.
Oh, I was going to tell you. Go to issue 158 of ASM, and I wanted you to look at the first 2 pages.
Oh, okay.
But you don't have it, so fuck that.
But
I told you the artist on this, his name was Ross Andrew.
Okay.
Andru. This dude is really fucking good. On these first 3 pages specifically.
What was it? 158?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can pull it up on the web here.
Because that opening splash page is like fucking stunning. Because it's Spidey, he was hanging on to a helicopter, and Doc Ock clipped his web.
Mm-hmm.
so he's just free falling, and he's got his arms and legs spread out, and he's just kind of over the countryside. It's fucking awesome. And there's long panels on the second page, like full page. One of them's a full page top to bottom panel, and then the other 6 are split, but they're tall panels, not sideways. It's really fucking stunning to look at.
Oh, it's Len Wein wrote it?
Yeah. Yep.
No, I guess I can only see the
We can talk about it some other time.
Yeah, I can only see the covers, I guess.
Bitches. But yeah.
Well, it's only $40 on Overstreet or whatever.
Oh,
this,
well.
Whatever this.
If that's it, why don't you buy about 4 or 5 copies?
Nah. Nah.
Let's see. At that time, how much were the books still?
60 cents maybe. What year was
25.
it? 25 cents. Okay.
Yep. Still only 25 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
I'd pay that for that in a heartbeat.
I'd buy that for $1.
Hell, even $1 is a great price. Anywho, so what else did you do at Newcastle?
That's it, I guess.
Blew a load looking at all the purdies?
Yeah.
'Cause
Picked a couple up and then put them back down, and now I wish I would have kept them. So
What were
we'll have to go
looking
back.
at?
Oh, I was gonna get us a couple copies of some of the Spider-Man ones, and
Oh, yeah. I've recently been, and it's got nothing to do with Homecoming, which this is our first recording after we went and saw Homecoming.
mm-hmm.
It's got nothing to do with Homecoming, really, but I've really been rediscovering my love of old Spider-Man comics. Because
Yeah,
I've been
I'm telling
reading
you, man,
a lot of those.
I really wish they
What?
would. I mean, this is gonna sound like fucking crazy old man time, but I wish
So it'll sound like me.
I wish they'd just go back to 4 colors.
Yeah, because flipping again through this Spider-Man Digest, I've read all of the 6 old issue or 5 old issues that are in here.
Uh-huh.
And then you switch to the Marvel Age issues.
Yeah.
1 and 6 are in here.
Yeah.
And you can immediately tell there's a huge difference.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can tell the difference between the ones that were done digitally, colored digitally.
Oh fuck yeah.
And the old ones, and yeah, the newer ones look like an oil painting compared to the old ones.
Exactly. But I mean, the art in these is good, these Marvel Age ones.
Yeah.
But at the same time, and again, it's really good. It's pleasing to the eye and everything, but you flip back at these old issues and it's like, oh wow.
There's just something so quaint about it.
Yeah, looking at the issues and seeing the fucking dots, it's just, there's something about it that it feels right.
Yeah.
And some comics now just don't feel right like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that enough banter?
I'd say so.
Okay, well then, play the theme song! Doom's Joke Corner! I've got 2 stories. Instead of a normal joke corner, I've got 2 stories I'm gonna let you pick.
I get to pick
okay?
again? Okay.
Yeah. So there's the tomato fight or the time my dad threatened a cop.
Oh. I don't know. Which one am I going to pick?
I don't know.
Before I forget, though, one last thing at Newcastle that
it
was the whole point
away.
of me bringing that up.
Yeah, sorry, we kind of.
I got a. Well, no, you asked me if there was anything more, and I said no. And this was the whole reason I even brought that up in the first place. That whole 20-minute banter session.
Yeah.
was I walked out of there with a previews.
Oh, okay.
And it's Marvel Legacy previews.
Do they charge for previews? I've never known.
Nope.
No, okay. Because I've never looked.
He's like, "Oh, you want a free previews?" I was like, sure, I guess." And then I got out to the car and looked at it. I was like, "Oh shit, this is all Marvel Legacy." Yeah, it was all Marvel Legacy previews. There was nothing else in there but that.
Yeah.
So it goes through and it's thick as hell too, and it goes through and breaks down
thick as a dick.
Yeah. And breaks down all what's coming up. Anyway, in case you wanted to talk about that later.
Yeah, I don't care.
But okay. So, which story am I going to pick?
Yeah, tomato fight or my dad threatened a cop.
I'm gonna have to go with door number 2.
So tomato fight. Okay, so there's. So on my mom's birthday in 1999, my dad was outside talking to our neighbor down the street. Our neighbor left. He was parked right beside our van. We had this big conversion van, red and white. It looked like a fucking stop sign that we parked on the side of my house here. My dad came in after the neighbor left. My dad I think he was going to get something to eat or go to the bathroom or something. Then he was going to take it to get the oil changed.
Mm-hmm.
He comes in, and all of a sudden it sounds like a fucking train has come through the neighborhood. We all go running outside. A Mustang with a 16-year-old kid in it. It was his mom's brand new Mustang. Slammed into the ass end of our red and white conversion van and pushed it out into the street in the front.
Oh, shit.
He was going about 90 coming up the street. He hit the dog leg here at the alley and lost control and slammed into our van.
Oh, shit.
Again, my mom's birthday, 1999. Mm-hmm. So, cops come, and I would say, understandably so, my dad was kind of pissed.
Yeah, tend to be a little stressed out when that happens.
Yeah, and this one cop, he was a big cop, kept getting up in his face and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know about you, but if you're real stressed out or angry or something, somebody getting in your face doesn't really help the situation.
No, that doesn't really help.
I should say, at this point, my dad hadn't seen Big Lebowski, so he didn't steal this line from that. But the cop told him, he goes, "Sir, if you don't calm the fuck down, I'm going to pull my gun." And my dad told him, "You pull that fucking gun, I'm going to shove it up your ass and pull the trigger till it goes click." And right after he said that, this little lady cop pushes the dude cop out of the way, and she's like, "Whoa, will you back the hell up? The dude his van just got smashed. He doesn't need you in his face."
Damn.
And the cop obviously was like, "What the fuck? He just threatened to shoot me up the ass."
She's like, "You deserve it."
Yeah.
"You deserve it, Bullock."
But yeah, that's that story.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. That's the type of dude my dad was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of more stories like that instead of just fucking reading out of a joke book. Tell you funny stories. Because I've been told people like it better when we get personal like that.
I see.
So yeah, do you have a pimp spot? I'm gonna save mine for next episode.
Yeah, I can do a pimp spot.
Fucking pimp it then, baby.
Hey, baby. What you need?
Yeah. How much is this gonna cost me?
How much you got?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, baby. Come on into the Nerd Blitz Pimp Spot. Oh.
So, this week, I am going to pimp this new, well, it's not even new. It's old.
Invention called the TV.
Uh-huh. It's like at least a year old, right? No, let's see. Wait, like 2 years old?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Spider-Man Deadpool.
Oh, yeah. It's coming up on 2 years.
Yeah, because I think they're in like the 30s now, aren't they? Like number 30
Issue
just
20 came out this week.
Issue 20? Okay.
Are you
fuck.
sure you didn't have a stroke?
I don't know, dude. But I started
Is your
reading.
face sagging?
I got the
My balls is.
I got the first collected volume of it. And I was always like hesitant and resistant to like get into Deadpool just because I'd never had any interest in him really, even though when the movie came out and I saw the movie, I was like, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah. I was always the same way. I'd read a few issues and it was just like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I'd never really read anything, but maybe looked at a couple pages, flipped through it in the store. It was just kind of like, I don't get it. And everybody's, all the cool comics kids are into Deadpool, and how it's so funny and so brilliant and whatever. And I'm like, nah, I can't be that good. But obviously the movie's really good. But even after that...
Didn't Ryan Posehn write Deadpool for a while?
Yeah, he did. Like that first, was it the first Marvel Now? Or I think it might have been the first... I think
it was before that, all that bullshit. I thought so.
I think it was around the same time as All New X-Men, I think. I guess that wasn't...
before I had to quit getting comics.
Well, maybe it was. I don't know. It was a while ago.
It was like 4 years ago, so it was before that, I thought.
Yeah, it was probably about that long ago.
Okay. Anyway.
It was whenever they relaunched the Deadpool book.
Okay. Yeah.
And him and his buddy. I think his buddy still writes it. That Jerry Dugan.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But they were co-writers on it. The first couple arcs of it.
Yeah. And even he didn't make you want to pick it up?
It was intriguing. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, he's writing the comic book? That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
But.
Because I know you like him.
Yeah. But I just didn't. And it was one of those things where you just resist because everybody says it's so good.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Yeah. But after we went to see Homecoming, I was looking at, on Comixology, they were having a Spider-Man sale.
Yeah.
So I was looking at all these Spider-Man books, and I was like, I really want to read some Spider-Man. And I saw the first collected edition of that series was real cheap, and I was like, well, fuck it, I'll get it. And it's
Isn't Nick Giovanetti involved?
Could be.
Because I thought Q said that's how he got into issue 12 or whatever issue it was.
And he's in the Spider-Man Deadpool one. That's the one that he's in.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I knew he was in a Spider-Man book. I couldn't remember if it was that series or not. I mean, he's got fucking 500 books going.
Yeah,
Spider-Man, I mean.
Deadpool 2.
And Deadpool 2, yeah.
Marvel publishes 1,000 books a month just with those two.
Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, so I saw that, and I'd seen it a couple times because the title always jumps out at me of that the first volume. It's Isn't It Romantic?
Yeah.
I always thought that was a fucking funny title.
Yeah.
And so I picked it up, and I was been reading it. It's fucking fantastic. The art is great. The writing is great. Having seen Deadpool, now all I can do is hear Ryan Reynolds' delivery on all of Deadpool's lines. And it makes it so... Like, if I would have read this... Like, I guess I'm not that imaginative or funny in my own head, because I would have... Reading this before I had seen that movie, his dialogue would have been so lame and dumb to me. Or so not funny. But listening or hearing Ryan Reynolds, the way he delivers the lines in the movie, and applying that filter to this book makes it so much funnier, I think.
Well, I mean, it's like I told you, Nolan North has been voicing Deadpool for years now.
Who's that?
Like, Nolan North, I think his name is.
Okay.
Like, he voiced him in quite a few animated appearances, and then in that Deadpool game that came out a few years ago, which I don't have, he voiced him in that, too. And, I mean, I think he does a decent job, but even having his voice in my head, when reading those few issues that I've read, it's just like... Still, I was like, I don't get it. So, I've always had the same sort of thing you're talking about, where it was just like, without Ryan Reynolds, it's just like, it feels lame. I've always had that too.
Yeah.
Like, there's never been a distinct voice for Deadpool for me.
Well, now there is.
Like, yeah.
But the story is pretty cool. It's, I guess like, there's stuff in it that's happened that I wasn't aware of happened, because it's happens in other books, I guess, around the same time that this started.
Okay.
So I guess Spider-Man was on the Avengers, and they brought Deadpool onto the Avengers, and Spider-Man was like, what the fuck is this shit? This guy's a piece of shit. So he quit the Avengers.
Okay.
But that happens before this book.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that.
I mean, I guess because they make reference of it. That's like kind of a big plot point at the beginning. Because Deadpool wants, like, so bad to be Spider-Man's friend in this book.
Okay.
And so he's doing all this stuff to, like, kind of kiss up to him, or, like, try to get him to see that he's changed. He's not a piece of shit. He's not a terrible person. You know, he's not just a cold-blooded killer.
Yeah.
Or a psycho.
Which he is.
Which he is, yeah. But come to find out, the reason why he's trying to be Spider-Man's friend...
It's because he wants to fuck Mary Jane.
Close.
Oh.
No, it's not the only reason, but it's making it difficult for him to be Spider-Man's friend, because come to find out, his assignment that he's on, this job that he's just taken, is to assassinate Peter Parker.
Oh.
So he's going at it from the angle of Spider-Man, or Peter Parker is Spider-Man's boss.
Okay,
or a friend or something, right?
No, I think I think this ties into that Parker Industries.
Yeah, like Spider-Man works for Peter Parker.
He's his fucking bodyguard.
Yeah,
basically,
right. That's what it is.
Tony Stark.
Right. So
an Iron Man.
Right. So
such bullshit.
So he's trying to figure out, I guess, through Spider-Man, like if Peter Parker is really this big piece of shit that the person that hired him to kill him says he is.
Yeah.
So I guess he's giving him all this information about him being some evil businessman that like has sweatshops and all that kind of the just stereotypical terrible,
Yeah.
Ruining the planet businessman type thing.
Yeah. Stereotypical rich
Yeah.
company
Douchebag.
owner
Yeah.
that's like, fuck everybody, let's make
Exactly.
some money.
Exactly. So if he can figure that out or confirm that, then he's gonna take the job and kill Peter Parker, right? And so that's basically like the first couple issues, and then it's really good, and like the humor is pretty good, and the back and forth between him and Spider-Man, and like he sets up this whole thing so that he thinks, I guess he's got a teleportation belt or something, and he grabs Spider-Man and teleports him somewhere, and
The fuck?
they teleport into what he says is like hell, and they're gonna fight Dormammu.
Okay.
and it turns out later that he actually hired an out-of-work demon actor to play Dormammu, and this was all a setup so that it would look like Deadpool was fighting for the good guys or something. It was all an elaborate act.
Rude.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking batshit.
It is. This book is fucking batshit crazy, but the art is beautiful, and the story, it goes in directions that you're not expecting.
Right on.
And it's really good. Ed McGuinness is the artist on it.
The dude that used to work with Jeff Loeb?
Did he? I remember he had a really good run on Superman a long time ago.
I think he's the one, him and Jeff Loeb did Batman Superman, or Superman Batman for a while.
That sounds right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his art.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Because I have that Public Enemies trade
Okay.
that first Superman Batman movie that was based on with Conroy and Daly.
Okay. Yeah.
That's good shit.
Hmm.
Like, really good shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
Ed McGuinness's name from that. Like, I guess that was his first big break, was the Superman gig.
Okay.
And people were just raving about the way he drew Superman.
Yeah, in that first arc, or I can't even remember if it was the first arc of Superman Batman, but in there, yeah, it was pretty badass looking. So yeah, that piques my interest even more for that.
Yeah, so that's my pimp spot. And
Nice.
I guess Deadpool is married to I forget what her name is now. Something weird, but she's like a demon devil princess or something.
Little Lotta?
No, not hot stuff either. Although he does reference hot stuff.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
It's another strange choice. Doesn't he have like an obsession with Hello Kitty?
Maybe.
Or was that just the movie?
I don't think he's done anything Hello Kitty in this book yet, but
Oh, well.
but he's obsessed with all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, weird shit that like an adult man, it's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
we're not gonna call the cops. Call the cops.
Uh-huh. Oh, and he sets him up on they go out, him and Spider-Man go hang out at Deadpool's bar called Hellhole.
Deadpool owns a bar?
Uh-huh. Called Hellhole.
Okay.
And I guess it's just what it sounds like. But
Yeah.
he sets
Sounds like a dump.
He sets Spider-Man up with some chick for a date for the night, and
Yeah.
she's like super hot, and he like falls head over heels with her for her. And
Yeah.
then he keeps asking Deadpool, like, where's your date? Where's your date? And he's like, oh, she's coming. And then all of a sudden, like, it's fucking Lady Thor shows up. That's he called her on the super high priority Avengers communication channel.
Oh,
So she comes and she's like, what the fuck?
ready to kick some ass.
Yeah, so she's like, what the fuck is this? And then at some point it turns out that Peter Parker's date is not a human being. It's some kind of fucking demon, and Lady Thor and her have to fight. It's so fucked up, dude. And then Deadpool like pushes a button on the wall or something, and the floor opens up and it's a mud pit, and he's trying to get Lady Thor and this chick to fall in the mud pit to fight in the mud. And I'm like,
yeah, to be all mud wrapped.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then of course they figure it out, and then they turn the tables on them, and the whole time the one chick has been putting like a pheromone spell on Spider-Man, and that's why he's
Head over heels.
yeah, that's why there's heart bubbles around his head the whole the whole time.
Okay.
And I don't know, somehow they make it so that they have to strip to their underwear and dance for this whole bar full of succubuses or whatever the fuck they are, and Valkyries.
Succubuses?
And the other Valkyries and stuff.
Okay.
And so they have a fucking dance off and shit in the middle of this book. It's so fucking weird, man.
Are you sure you didn't have a stroke?
No, I'm positive this is for real.
Because it sounds like you stroked out over there and you're like, and then Deadpool and Spider-Man had a dance-off, and there was Valkyries in a mud wrestling match with Lady Thor.
Best stroke ever. I can only hope that when I have a stroke that it's going to be as fun as that.
Awesome.
But that's it.
You just kept ratcheting that up. It sounds like some shit you made up.
No,
I was like, let's see if he's dumb enough to believe this.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's totally like, it must be so fun to write this book or any of his books, I guess, because it's pretty much as fucking ludicrous and crazy as you can come up with shit.
Move, bitch! Wait, sorry.
Huh? Oh, ludicrous.
You said ludicrous?
I got it.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah, that was my fault for not getting that. Okay.
Oh, come on. That was fucking... You laid it out there. You put it on a tee, dude. So, yeah, that's your pimp spot. Wow. I'm sure nobody's heard of this book before.
I know. It really is like a little-known gem. It's a hidden gem.
Get out of the way, Holidays. We got a struggling book.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Lacey and Lily didn't hit their goal.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
Yeah. But hey, to the people that did kick in because they heard about it here, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean, yeah.
All probably one of you.
Well, we know our official black listener kicked in.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you for that.
That was funny.
I sure hope she told you that she's the official black listener and you just didn't give her that title.
Oh, I didn't just be like, you're black. You're our official black listener.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I hope
No.
I hope she proclaimed herself the official black listener.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, sort of. I mean.
Basically, sort of? No. Not basically, sort of. It needs to be explicitly not sort of.
It needs to be explicitly sort of? No, I mean, I forget how we even got on the conversation, but.
Did she say the words?
I mean, I was joking.
Or did you infer it and...
I jokingly said it, and she's like, oh, yes,
okay.
that. I'm going to put it in my bio.
Okay, there you go.
And then she didn't have enough room in her bio to put that, but she did say it. Andrea said she is...
All she had room for was official black. That's an odd thing to put in your bio.
People clicked on her avatar and was like, I mean, it checks out unless you're that gray thing. But no, she agreed to it. It's not like she was like, okay, I mean, if that's what you're going to call me, I guess. No, that's not how it went down.
Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. I guess
I said it first, and then she was like, oh, yes, that's awesome.
Okay. So I don't have to cut any of this. Okay. We're good.
No, I mean, I don't think so, unless you said something bad.
I don't think so, but I did have a stroke, so...
Yeah, it's hard to tell. And she gave me a pass for that thing I said in 33.5 that you bleeped, which I won't say again so you don't bleep it. So yeah. Let's talk about somebody who died.
Oh, do we have to?
Just for a minute, because it's somebody that really doesn't get the credit they deserve, I don't think. June Foray died.
Yeah.
And for all the people, which I'm sure it's many, they're like, what the fuck's a June Foray? Well, she was the voice of Rocky from Rocky and Bullwinkle, and she was the voice of that creepy doll like 60 years ago in Twilight Zone.
Oh, was she? She did that too?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, wow.
Like Tiny Tina or whatever.
Okay. She's done tons of shit. She was Jokey Smurf.
Yeah. She was, that fucked up broad in Who Framed Roger Rabbit that Roger was chasing after because he thought it was Jessica, and turned around and was like, Mayan!
Oh, yeah.
That was her.
Mm-hmm.
She was like everybody called her the queen of voice acting, which is true, basically.
Yeah, she was old as fuck.
Yeah, how old was she again? Was it 91 or was it 97?
91, I
Okay,
believe.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't remember. Yeah, and I think she's the one that
No,
started
wait
the
a
Annie
minute.
Awards.
No, wait.
97?
99.
90. Oh, yeah, that's right. Next month she was, next
Next month she would
be
have 100.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And I think she's the one who started the Annie Awards, which are the awards for animation.
Oh my god, she looked a whole lot different in 1952.
Well, yeah. That was, what, 60 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
65 years ago. Fuck. But yeah, she did all kinds of shit, and I really don't think she gets the credit she deserves for it, you know?
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, she was the original Chatty Cathy.
Oh, yeah.
The Chatty Cathy doll.
Yeah, like
And
I said, she did all
Christ,
kinds of
she
shit.
was Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Damn.
You want to throw out any other random shit she did? Because I know there's hundreds of credits.
She was Karen the teacher. Oh, she was young Karen and the teacher in Frosty the Snowman.
Oh, yeah. Was she on Jimmy Neutron?
God damn, she voiced all the female roles in Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Ricky Tikki Tavi. Yeah. So,
Yeah, she was Natasha too. She wasn't just Rocky.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. But I mean, she's in Rocky and Bullwinkle, she's famous for being Rocky. And now, here's something we hope you'll really enjoy.
Yeah, you're right. She did come up with the idea for the Annies.
Yeah, so like she was real helpful for the animation industry and voice actors.
Oh damn!
As a whole.
Speaking of Spider-Man, she was Aunt May
What?
on Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
Oh shit. I forgot Aunt May was even on that.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's such a good show.
Oh yeah, Aunt May was on there with her fucking Cocker Spaniel, whatever the fuck her name was. I forget. The dog.
I don't know, it's been too long since I've seen that show. You know, real quick, I just need to say, Disney needs to get off their dicks and release all these old Spider-Man shows.
Yeah.
Because the 90s animated series, for years, it was said that they couldn't release it because Disney, Buena Vista, owned the home video rights. Well, fucking Buena Vista is Disney.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your fucking excuse now? Get off your dick and release it. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right. She was also Granny in the Sylvester and Tweety cartoons.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I think that was like one of her longest roles.
Oh yeah, I mean there's a whole bunch of shit that she was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, here she is in 2014. She looks different.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't look like she did in 1952.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I mean,
What was that, 62 years?
yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah,
it's
I
not
mean,
that
she was only what?
30s?
In 2014 she was only what?
Oh.
She was only what? She was a sprightly 96.
Yeah, I mean...
Actually, she
How
looks
dare she not look like she did in the
Actually,
50s?
she looks incredible for 96.
Yeah.
Oh wow, she was in a car accident in 2015 and had been on the long, slow slide into death since then.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Well, that's what the end of the Wikipedia says. She had been in declining health since an automobile accident in 2015.
Oh, the Wikipedia literally says she was on the long, slow decline to death?
Well, not literally exactly that, but that what I just
Okay.
read, that sentence I just read is
Yeah.
what's in there.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Cripes.
I embellished a little for dramatic effect.
Oh, yeah, that was great embellishment.
Oh yeah, here's all her credits. Holy shit.
Good ones?
Yeah, like tons of Granny.
Mm-hmm. That sounds so fucked up.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we got tons of Granny. You want in?
Hmm. Oh, she was on Amos and Andy
Oh, yeah.
in the episode entitled Leroy's Oil Stock. Her character's name was Chiquita.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, man. Why is this show not on the air still?
Oh, Christ. So, yeah, June Foray died. Let's move on. But, yeah, R.I.P. She was a great, great voice actress.
Oh, she played the role of Squaw in Peter Pan.
The fuck's a squaw?
You know what a squaw is?
Fuck no.
It's like a Native American's wife or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Or a female.
You know, Do you remember that time Don Johnson played in Native American? You know Nash Bridges, Don Johnson?
Yeah.
Miami Vice?
Nash Bridges. You went to Nash Bridges? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Instead of Miami Vice?
I went to both, fucker.
I know, but that's what you went to first.
Yes, because I was little. I was actually alive when Nash Bridges was on.
Barely.
It was him, fucking Cheech Marine, which all of a sudden people are calling him Cheech Marine instead of Cheech Marin, but whatever.
Yeah, it's Cheech Marin. I don't give a fuck.
Stone Cold did a few episodes of that.
Yeah.
You know,
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
She was on Green Acres. She was on The Brady Bunch. She was on Get Smart.
okay, dude.
I'm just going to read down the whole thing.
Okay, we'll wait.
She was Splinter and Knothead on Woody Woodpecker.
Was she ever on Jimmy Neutron? Because for some reason I feel like she was.
I'm getting there. I'm still in the 60s. Now I'm in the 70s.
Yeah, I know.
Still
a lot of Granny?
Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Fuck that shit.
She was on The Incredible Hulk.
The TV show?
No, the
Cartoon?
Yeah, additional voices.
I always love it when voice actors are credited as additional voices.
She was Constance McSnack on A Pup Named Scooby-Doo.
I thought you said Constance Von Snatch.
Constant Von Snatch, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I do not see Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, well, fuck that.
Rugrats.
Hey! Who'd you play on Rugrats?
Blocky and Svetlana the Spy.
Not clicking any bells. Ringing any bells, not clicking. Oh, fuck. Did I have a stroke?
Yeah, really.
Oh, speaking of, they're doing a new Rugrats comic.
Oh, are they?
Fuck yeah, I want to read it so bad. Apparently they did an original graphic novel a few years ago, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and there was a comic years ago, and it's like, why did I not know about any of this shit? And there was a daily newspaper strip, too.
Because you're an adult? No?
Are you making fun of me for liking Rugrats?
No. Maybe a little.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that, G.I. Joe.
I know. I got to get my digs in when I can. You're gonna tell me to suck 2 dicks in a minute, so I gotta get my shots in while I can.
Get your shots in before I drop 2 dicks in your mouth?
Before you drop an A-bomb on me.
You know, I haven't been saying suck 2 dicks to you as much lately, have I?
No, it's very considerate of you. Very considerate of my feelings.
Yeah, well, keep it up. Make fun of Rugrats again. See what happens. But anywho, can we move on, or are you still going through her credits?
No, I'm good.
I wanted to say more, but it's not coming to me now, so I just want to move on because I feel bad.
Oh, my bad.
And you had to keep rubbing it in.
Sorry.
Do you want to talk about Andrea Romano now?
Yeah, let's go from one depressing thing to a slightly less depressing thing.
But still sort of depressing.
Kind of depressing.
Because Andrea Romano said a few months ago, or maybe it was a year ago at this point, that she was going to retire in like 2 or 3 years. And, well, kind of turns out she retired this past week. Because she was forced to, because she was going blind due to optic neuropathy, I think.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Which I'm not 100% sure, but ain't that a diabetes thing?
Neuropathy, yeah, sounds like a diabetes thing.
Because Mom's got that in her hoofs and hands.
Yeah.
So I read that and I was like, I didn't even know Andrea Romano was diabetic.
Yeah.
Diabetic.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, that sucks.
Which that sucks because, holy shit, look at her fucking credits.
Yeah. She's.
Like.
Has she always just been a casting director? Or voice
director?
Yeah, voice director.
I think so, but she has voiced some parts along her way too.
Oh, she's actually done voices?
Yeah, like you know that Green Lantern animated series that was on a few years ago?
Yeah, the
Bruce Timm one?
Yeah, the weird CG looking one, yeah.
That wasn't weird looking. It looked like Bruce Timm's shit brought to life in 3D.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It was 3D. It looked kind of weird to me.
No, you're nuts. That looked awesome.
These nuts.
In your mouth. Just like the 2 dicks you're gonna suck.
God damn it.
I think she voiced a couple roles in that, and then that Green Lantern, one of those Green Lantern movies that Nathan Fillion was the voice in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She was a voice in that too. I think she was like, might have been the voice of his ring or some shit.
Oh, really? Yeah, she's fairly young too. She's only 61.
Yeah. But, I mean, a few months ago, we can tease this. A few months ago, I had you write a list of old cartoons that we watched when we were kids.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, well, I was going through that, and if you look at my list,
Mm-hmm.
basically everything on my list she worked on. And I've got like 50 shows on mine.
Oh, okay.
But for everybody listening, we'll be going through that
Oh,
sometime in the future.
she was the voice of the Bat Computer in the Batman Brave and the Bold video game.
They made a Batman Brave and Bold video game?
Yep, for the Wii. I have it upstairs.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty decent. It's okay. I mean, it's
I didn't even...
a
I didn't
side-scrolling
even know they made it.
kind of double dragon-y brawler.
Okay.
So, but I mean, it's okay. But it's pretty.
She's
it's
got a
cool.
real smooth, calming voice.
Does she?
Yeah. But go on. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say it's a cool game because it's what makes it cool is it's real. It looks just like the TV show. I mean, it looks
Yeah.
like you're playing an episode of the TV show.
Yeah. Yeah, they made a Clone Wars game that felt like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever played that. I think it was called Republic Heroes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I never played it though.
I mean, people said it sucked, but I liked it.
Yeah.
2-player game. I never had anybody to play it with though.
Oh.
I would suggest you play it with me, but my PlayStation's broke, so
Oh yeah, we covered that.
I know we did. But anywho,
Anywho,
Um,
Andrew Romano.
on that Batman Superman movie I was talking about
Mm-hmm.
earlier, I think it's that one. There's a dinner for 5 type thing
Mm-hmm.
with her, Bruce Timm, Kevin Conroy, and 1 or 2 other people, and they sit around for like an hour and just bullshit
Yeah.
about Batman the Animated Series and the whole Timmiverse.
Mm-hmm.
There's a short version of it on the DVD, but if you get the Blu-ray, it's an hour long.
Okay.
If you can find that, watch it, because it's fucking amazing seeing all these people that like worked on all these shows that we love
Mm-hmm.
just sit around and be like, hey, you remember that time we did this?
Yeah.
And in that, I don't know if you saw that tweet of Kevin Conroy's that I RT'd from all 3 of my accounts, including our account, where he went,
Andrea.
in that dinner for 5 type thing, Kevin Conroy said that back in the day when he first started, and it sort of became a tradition, like, you know, on that show, Batman was always getting knocked out so they could go to a commercial break.
Yeah.
So he'd always have to do the grunts and the groans and the type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow she was like, okay, now give me a Andrea, and that's where that came from.
Oh.
Well, he posted a tweet and said just one more time for you, and did that. It was pretty sweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. She voice directed pretty much all of Bruce Timm's shit, right?
Yeah.
Except for-
she did. Except for what?
The Killing Joke.
Yeah, we covered that too.
I know. I was just bringing it up as a contrast to like all the good shit that Bruce Timm's done
Mm-hmm.
that she
Yep.
was involved with, and then he did the Killing Joke, and I think we pretty much
We know
decided
how that turned
that
out.
the performances were lacking.
Yep. But yeah, she did shit like Animaniacs, which Bruce Timm worked on, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And Tiny Toons and fucking Freakazoid, all that type of
Yeah,
shit.
all that WB shit.
Mm-hmm. Which, again, all of that type of shit is on my cartoon, it's cartoon list,
Yeah.
which we'll be diving into at some point in the future. But yeah, an immense body of work she's got.
Yeah. So do you think she was just like, fuck it, I'll just retire now instead of in 2 or 3 years? Or
Well, yeah, because she was going
Well,
blind in one of her eyes.
Well, what I mean is probably, I mean, she's a voice director, right? So it's not like she's going deaf.
No, but she's got to be able to read the script to give them
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless she can real quick learn Braille.
Yeah. But she's only going blind in one eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so she just closed one eye and read the script. Come on, quit being such a fucking baby, Andrea Romano.
Yeah, hopefully it's the eye that's going blind is the one that helps you see distance.
Yeah.
That way you can be like, fuck it, I can't see it.
Yeah, quit being such a baby. You can work till 65. Come on. It's not like you're a millionaire or anything.
Wow, way to be an asshole.
I'm kidding. Fuck.
I know, that's why it's funny.
But yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I wonder if she'll do.
We're not.
I wonder if maybe she'll do like more voice parts now, or she just totally.
Or
done.
maybe she'll just be like, "Fuck this shit. It reminds me too much of how much fun I used to have sitting behind the desk telling people what to do."
Yeah. Well, like I just said, it's not like she's not financially set. It's not like she has to do shit. Probably.
Probably.
But I mean, fuck it. If she needs money, she could just do the con circuit.
Yeah. But like I said, again, look at her fucking credits. Like, she did all of that shit we mentioned, then, like, she did a few Scooby things. She did a few,
Yeah. She's done.
I think she did some, like, Nickelodeon shit, too. So it's like she was in all these big, huge fucking money-making franchises. Yeah, I'm sure she's not hurting.
Nah.
But still, it sucks, man.
Yeah.
Why we all gotta get sick and fucked up?
Yeah. Everybody's got to get old, I guess.
Don't I fucking know it.
Says the 26-year-old.
I feel like 3 times that, dude.
Well, how old the fuck do you think I feel?
Oh, God. I don't know, but fuck. Age is a cunt.
You got so much to look forward to yet.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, how old are you? Gonna be, what, 44?
Yeah, 44.
So, yeah, you're not too far off from bend over, snap.
Oh, that's already happened, dude.
Yeah, you requested, don't
Uh-huh. It wasn't my doctor, but...
you? Whoa! That sounded fucked up.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Ah!
It is kind of...
Wasn't my doctor.
It is kind of weird that I think about it, though, now. My doctor at the time...
It is weird that I requested.
No, my doctor at the time...
Yeah.
I think it was the year I turned 40.
Okay.
Now I think they say you don't have to have it really until you're like 45 or 50 or something.
I think it's 50 now.
Yeah, but I have family history, so
Yeah.
she wanted to do it earlier.
She's like, let's probe deeper.
So she was like, okay, we're gonna do this, and I'm like, oh fuck, okay.
You're like, no, we ain't.
So then not long after that, she retired.
You fucked her up like Percocet.
No, she stopped. She was like, I'm not gonna be a doctor anymore. So I guess she has.
Fucking ruined her.
I know she had like 2 younger kids, I guess, and her husband worked too, and I guess they didn't need the money, and she was like, fuck it. But my point was, like, she was like, oh yeah,
Her point was,
she was like, oh yeah, we should do this now. And then I went to another doctor in the same practice and saw him a couple times and didn't really care for him that much, but I had a physical from him, no finger.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
well, I mean, isn't that like a good thing?
Well, it
Because
is, but
dudes' hands are generally bigger.
it is, but that was weird. I was like, huh, that's weird. He doesn't want to do that. So then I didn't go back to him again. I know it sounds like I'm looking for somebody to stick their finger up my ass, but
It kind of does.
but I didn't.
I went to him a couple times. He didn't do it, so it's like, fuck this guy.
But I went to this new doctor that I like, but I went to her and she didn't do it either. And I'm like, what the fuck? So was the first doctor just fucking with me or what?
I wish you would have stopped at this new doctor I like.
But
just be like, I wonder why.
But it does make me wonder, like, was my first doctor, was she just like fucking with me? Like,
Yeah,
why
she
was
just
she
wanted
so-
to get inside you and be like, okay, I'm done.
why,
I
yeah,
just
why
had
is
to fuck with
why is
one last
nobody
person.
why is nobody else concerned about my prostate, but she wanted to get right up in there?
Maybe she liked the looks of you.
Maybe she had nice tiny Asian hands too.
Oh,
Well,
good lord.
People wanted us to get personal, right?
That's true, they did. You can't get much more personal than this tiny Asian lady had her finger up my ass.
Her hands were so tiny she probably could have got her whole fist up there.
So she's up to the elbow, working me like a puppet. Oh, Christ. Yeah, Dad said that his doctor, like, I think it was as soon as he, like, turned 35, or it could have been 40, but...
I think usually it's 40 was the standard.
Yeah,
and they just
well,
changed
he
it.
said his doctor, for years, was just like, come on, we need to get this done. And he said, he got to the point where it's like, no, we gotta do this. And he goes, I'm just like, dude, why do you want your finger up my ass so hard?
Yeah. Well,
Or so bad.
in all fairness, after that appointment was over, the latest one, and I was like,
Yeah.
huh, I got away with no finger again. That's fucked up. Well, it's because they do a blood test now. They don't do the finger anymore.
They don't?
Not all the time, I don't think. I think they can look for.
Wow, you sounded defeated there. Not all the time.
Not all the
I don't
time,
think.
son. No, but I don't think all. It's like one of those things that not all doctors do the blood test now.
Okay. So if they do the blood test, you don't have to have the glove snap?
Right. Yeah, it's one or the other. They don't do both. They're like I'm
Yeah.
going to finger your butthole and then you're going to get poked with a needle.
No, they take the blood out first, so you're kind of weak and woozy, and then it's like, snap.
They take the blood out of your asshole now.
Yeah, they don't even use the glove. They just go in there and scratch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. See, again, you took it too far.
I always do, dude. And let's pause for a second and laugh because I said dude.
You do, dude.
Yeah, so I guess the doctor Dad didn't do the blood test because he said the doctor was like hardcore wanting to get his hand up his ass.
Yeah, that's a pretty recent thing, the blood test.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know how long
I don't
ago this
know.
was that your dad was being violated, but...
I guess like January-ish?
Oh, fuck, this year? Jesus, he hadn't had
Yeah.
it done yet?
No, well, I think he might have had it a time or two.
Oh.
But his doctor was just like adamant, every year you've got to do this.
Well, yeah, you...
And he was like, fuck you, I don't want nobody up my ass.
Well, you really do, though. I mean... You don't know what you're
I
missing.
don't want nobody up my ass.
You don't know what
though.
you don't know what you're missing.
You know, I've heard people like Muse talk about like, I like getting a blowjob and having a finger up my ass, and it's like that doesn't sound fun.
Okay, it can be. Depends. No, it's
Oh,
seriously.
wow.
That's like not a joke, dude. You're dead. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter now, but he shouldn't have put it off that long. That can be bad.
Well, I mean, it's not his prostate that killed him; it was heart attack.
Yeah, no shit. That's why I said, well, it doesn't. I shouldn't even probably be bringing it up now because it doesn't fucking matter now. But
Your dad should have had a finger in his ass.
I'm chastising the guy because he didn't get his prostate checked, and
Fuck his heart, get a finger up the ass.
yeah. Look at the autopsy. How was his prostate? Was it enlarged?
We still haven't gotten the autopsy report.
All you got was the cause of death?
Yeah, all they gave us was like the death certificate.
Yeah.
And it was brain trauma due to lack of oxygen,
Right.
a heart attack, and then something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, there was no mention of his prostate.
Okay, well, I guess he knew what he was talking about, maybe.
Who, the doctor or my dad?
No, your dad.
No. Yeah, he's like, check my heart, and the doctor's like, I want your ass.
No, that kind of shit scares me though. Like,
A doctor demanding to get up your ass?
no, but like not,
Because it should.
but like something like that where they say you should get something checked and you don't do it because, or just like,
Well-
or just like going to the dentist, get your teeth cleaned and checked every once in a while. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you could just not do it, but then if you would have just done it, then maybe you save yourself a whole lot of trouble later, you know?
True. It's fucked up though, because you always hear these people that are like, I don't want to go to the doctor. What if they find something? And it's like, then they'll help you.
Right. Then they'll fix it. The sooner they find it, the easier it is to fix.
Yeah, it's like, if you've got cancer, not knowing isn't going to make you better.
No, it's only going to make it
It's
worse.
not like when they say, oh, you've got cancer. That's not when it gets bad. My grandpa was sort of like that.
You don't want to wait till the last minute because if when they find it, it's stage 4 already, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
done. And if you would have just had it checked like a few years ago, they probably could have taken care of it.
Like I said, my grandpa was the same type of way. My dad's dad.
Yeah. Well, all
Like,
those old
he
school guys
went-
are like that.
Oh, I know. Especially, like I said, him being a firefighter.
Oh,
Even,
super macho.
even more so, yeah. He was just like, fuck a doctor. I used to run into burning buildings with a cigarette hanging out of my mouth. Fuck you.
Asbestos, I eat that for breakfast.
Fucking A.
Rub it on my balls.
Yeah, like lead paint, you kids are pussies now.
Mhm.
We used to eat lead paint.
Yep.
But I think just before he died was the first time he'd been to a doctor in like 20 years, my grandpa.
And it was a fucking shit show, I'll bet.
It wasn't as bad as you would think, even though like he was a hardcore smoker and he had a hernia, which that's what ended up killing him. He had a hernia and it busted.
Ooh.
Well, that's a whole nother story, but my grandma should have called an ambulance and got him to the hospital, but she didn't, and so she basically just let him
Bleed out?
lay and die,
Oh,
puking
fuck.
up the bile and shit, but
Nice.
yeah. So,
Nice.
how the fuck did we get here to
I don't
like
know.
probing assholes
I
and
don't know, but
hernias popping?
adios, Andrea Romano. Thanks for the memories.
Yeah, fuck Fucking hey. Happy retirement.
Yeah, happy retirement. Thanks for all
Fucking
you've done.
hell. See, people wanted us to get personal, and that's what happens. We start talking about fucking hernias popping and searching for doctors to put their fingers up our asses.
Yeah.
This is why we stick to the news.
Mm-hmm.
What, Ma? Yeah, that's true. Our doctor, she said, they tell you it's just getting old, or you're just getting old. There ain't nothing wrong with you.
Oh.
Because that's what, when she was, like, dealing with her diabetes shit, like, she started getting these, ulcers on her legs.
Oh, yeah, I think
and
you
we
were
had
telling
no
me
idea
that.
why.
Yeah, and they were saying it was just...
Yeah, the doctor's telling her, like, oh, you're just getting old. Well, turns out that was a sign of her having diabetes.
Yeah. Well, you need a different doctor. A decent doctor wouldn't have been like, oh, ulcers on your legs? That's you're just getting old. Because, you know, everybody gets ulcers on their legs when they get old. What
Exactly.
the fuck, dude?
Like, if he would have treated them, she would
Is it
still
fucking-
be able to count
do you
to
go-
20 with her socks off.
Was she going to Dr. Nick?
Hi, everybody!
Mhm.
Well, it always reminds me of... Did you ever see that one Louis C.K. special where he was like... His grandma was old and they took her to the doctor and the doctor was just like, I don't fucking know. She's getting old. She's probably got a bunch of tumors in her head or something. Whatever.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Yeah.
He was like, that's a medical diagnosis. She's getting old. She probably has a bunch of fucking tumors in her head.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it reminded me of. Like, she's fucking ulcers on her leg that are pussing and oozing and shit. You're getting old. Don't worry about it.
But that's somebody's like old ass grandma, not somebody in her 40s or 50s or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
exactly.
fair. It's fair to look at an 80 or 90-year-old person and go, dude, you're just old. I don't know what to do with you.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's what it reminds me of, is just like he sees people coming in and it's like, fuck it, you're getting old.
Yeah, you had a shitty doctor.
Yeah, no shit.
That's a fucking shitty doctor.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, if he would have treated it, she would still be able to count to 20 with her socks off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Anywho, happy retirement, Andrea Romano. Do you want to talk about that behind-the-scenes video now?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in 2 weeks because I was ready to talk about it in 35, but we didn't get to it.
Uh-oh.
And I forgot to watch it the other day before I got throttled. So, it's all up to you.
Okay.
So, it was at what, D23 that they dropped this?
Yeah. I think it was D23. They dropped this, they're calling it, some places call it trailer number 2, but it's really, it's really like it kind of is a trailer, but like a teaser, like with mostly behind the scenes stuff and some of the stars talking. And
as soon as you include behind the scenes footage, it's
not a trailer,
to
right?
me.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, D23 is a weird fucking thing.
Yeah, it is, and it's almost a shame that they even have it now that they own Marvel, and like it was cool when it was just like Disney, you know?
Yeah.
But now they're locking up Star Wars and Marvel and shit, and like not letting them go to other big cons to reveal this kind of shit.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing to me though. Is like it was what, 2 weeks before Comic-Con?
2 weeks after, I think, or is it before? I don't know. It's right close to the same.
It was before this year.
Was it? Okay. Well, they're right within the same month, I think.
Yeah, it was like early July is when D23 was, and then like mid-July was Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, well, that's fucking weird. I mean, I know that's like the height of con season, but
yeah,
it's fucking weird to do that, and then the big con that gets all the attention be like, nah, fuck it, we ain't going there.
Right. Well,
and it's like, but why?
I don't know. I guess they don't. I mean, it sounds stupid to say that, but maybe they don't want to spend the money to send all these people to San Diego. Like, I get maybe they figure, what's the point? Like, nobody knows what The Last Jedi is. Like, they need to promote this at San Diego. We could just do it at our own con, and everybody's going to see it anyway. It'll be on the fucking internet in 24 hours.
Yeah, but I don't know. It seems fucking weird.
It does seem weird. It seems weird for them not to be there. But it seems even weirder to, like, they sent Marvel there, right? To San Diego?
That too, yeah. Yeah, they had a big fucking...
They had a big Infinity War.
Marvel MCU fucking panel where they showed that new Ragnarok trailer. Right. They showed a con-exclusive Black Panther video, trailer, teaser thing. And then they showed that new Infinity War trailer.
Right.
That was con-exclusive. And then each day of the con, they released a third of a big, long poster for Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why put all the effort into... I mean, I guess it makes more sense in a way to send Marvel to Comic-Con since it's based on a comic.
Right.
But it's like, Star Wars... Who's the fucking audience for Star Wars? It's not dentists. It's comic people, you know? So
Right.
send them to Comic-Con.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's weird. And then, like, you know, with Celebration now, it's like, are we going to start getting a Marvel Con? I mean, I know Celebration started before the Disney buy, but
Nah.
they still do it.
Yeah.
So are they going to, like, because they've got the Disney Con, they've got the Star Wars Con, are they going to start up a Marvel convention now? Just be like, fuck San Diego? Because
Maybe.
quite a few times they've been like, no, we're not going to take Marvel Studios to
Yeah.
Comic-Con. And it's like, why? But whatever.
Yeah, it's weird. I guess that's why they run the business and I don't.
Yeah, no shit. Anyway, episode 8, behind the scenes video.
Yeah, so there's lots of new footage and some commentary from the actors and the director and stuff. It was pretty cool. There's a couple really cool little bits in here. I haven't seen it in a couple weeks either, so
Yeah.
but we're gonna watch it right now. I'm gonna
Well,
I'm gonna narrate it a little bit and then we can talk about it.
Yeah, kind of like you did with the episode 8 trailer.
Yeah. Okay. So ready to go?
Sure. I'm not watching it, but go
Okay.
ahead.
Here we go.
Woohoo!
So yeah, so there's like shots of all these different sets and stuff, and then building the Falcon. And fucking Chewbacca's mask with rollers in his hair. Where like grooming his hair and shit. That was fucked up looking. I didn't see that the first time. First time
I didn't see it.
I haven't watched it on a bigger screen like this. I've only watched it on my phone. So I'm seeing stuff already that I hadn't seen before.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a shot in the makeup department, and the Wookiee head is on like a pedestal or something, and they're grooming the hair. And like
they got a mud mask on it.
I'm like, no, for real, dude. There's like 6 or 8 rollers. His hair's up in rollers on top of his head, and they're like combing out the underlayers of the hair and stuff. It's fucked up looking.
I believe you, but fuck, it sounds like you should be like, and he's got a mud mask, and there's cucumbers on his eyes.
Yeah. Fucking Anthony Daniels is on there. Oh, episode 8. Gosh, the first one didn't even have a number. Well, no fucking shit. How many times are you gonna say that? I feel like I've heard him say that a million times.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say
The
it.
first one didn't even have a number.
And it's like, yeah, and?
Yeah, and there's this cool shot of the cameraman down in a trench, filming that part where the red dust explodes. There's like that explosion and like the red rocks and stuff go flying past the camera.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Kind of a cool behind the scenes picture.
Okay.
And there's Ray, pretty Ray. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool shot too. There's a shot of, I'm assuming it's on Octo, and it's the Falcon down by the ocean. No, I don't. Maybe it's not. That looks different. It looks like there's trees in the background and stuff, not instead of water. I think that's not Octo, or maybe it's a different part of the island. It's not where they landed at the end of episode 7.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck's Octo?
The Jedi Island, where Luke is.
Where we found Luke.
Yeah, but it's a shot of the Falcon parked at night, and Chewbacca sitting in a lawn chair out in front, and he's got a fire going.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? I keep thinking you're watching a trailer, and it's like, this sounds so
this is really in the movie. It's not a
Is it?
Yeah, it's not. He's not sitting in a lawn chair, but he's.
Oh, I just see him there with a cooler, fucking cracking a beer.
It's kind of what it looks like, actually. It's a far away. It's like a far back shot.
Okay.
Because you can see like the crew. So these images are from even farther back than where the actual film is being shot.
Yeah.
So, but I'm pretty sure that's Chewbacca, and he's got like a campfire, and he's sitting out. It looks like he's tailgating.
having a bud,
Mhm.
watching the game.
Oh,
Hey.
he looks so lonely without Han Solo.
Yeah, he's gonna be lonely for a while unless they kill his fuzzy ass off too.
Oh no, don't do that.
Hey, the EU did it.
Fuck the EU.
Fuck you. How about that?
Oh, and they show Rey handing the like actually putting the saber into Luke's hands.
Oh,
And it's cool because
sounds awesome.
Mark Hamill's one hand, he's wearing this glove, and it's got dots all over
Yeah.
it. It looks fucked up, but that's the mocap glove.
Yeah,
So
isn't it like a green screen type glove?
yeah, it looks weird.
Yeah. You know, me and you talked about it one time, not long after this came out. How do you make fucking Daisy Ridley hotter? Make her hair longer?
Oh yeah, make her hair longer. Yep,
It's so true.
it is true. There's a
Because
fucking
they let her hair hang down. It's like, oh.
yeah. There's a shot of this hangar where Poe's black X-wing is gonna get blown up again.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't think the black one got blown up in Episode 7, but the one he flew to fucking
Jeddah?
no, not Jeddah.
Not Jeddah. Jakku.
Yeah.
Jeddah.
Too many desert J planets.
No shit. Tatooine.
Wouldn't it be fucked up if Jakku is Jeddah? They just changed its name.
That's what people were saying about Tatooine and
Well, I know, but this makes
Jakku.
even more. This would make even more sense, though.
yes, given the whole, hey, we fucking pray to the Force or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. What if it's in the ruins of Jeddah City?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That would be fucked up.
Because speaking of that, like we were talking offline, the main Star Wars comic,
Yeah.
coming up here pretty soon. The story arc is going to be Luke and Leia, and I think Han too. They go to Jeddah. So this is set between Episode 4 and 5. So this would have only been a short time after Rogue One happened.
Yeah.
So and then like I read the
Well,
Hmm?
no, because in the Aftermath books, remember Sidious or Palpatine took that one kid to Jakku.
Oh yeah.
Because there was that one kid that everybody's like, it's Snoke! It's Snoke!
Right.
The kid that wasn't Ezra, the other kid that everybody was like, Snoke!
Yeah. Well, anyway, in that comic, they're gonna go to Jeddah, and Luke's gonna
Fuck shit up.
no, he's gonna see the ruins of Jeddah City and the Jedi holy city shit and stuff, and there's supposedly it's gonna be interesting because it'll be like they get to see and contemplate like what happened before they got their moment to seize victory or whatever.
Yeah. But see, the thing about that's weird to me is like, if he's going there to learn about the Jedi, what the fuck does he need to go to Yoda for?
Well, I don't think he's going there to learn about the Jedi. I don't know what is actually bringing him there
Yeah,
or how
but
he's going to get there, but
you would think somebody would be like, oh yeah, this is the Jedi fucking bullshit. And he'd be like, oh, Jedi? I know about them. Let's learn about them, you know?
yeah, but I don't think there's anything to learn there, is what I'm saying.
I would think there would be something, though.
The learning will be, well, probably not much. The learning is going to be like Kieran Gillen or
Yeah.
whoever's the guy that's writing it
Yeah.
said that the key image from this is going to be Luke standing in the crater of Jeddah City and like being like, whoa, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, it just feels weird.
Well, like I said, like these Star Wars comics are starting to feel very expanded universe to me.
Yeah.
Like too convenient or too rushed, like too much shit
Mm-hmm.
thrown in and things that feel unlikely to have actually happened between movies.
Well, yeah, that's the thing I said, too. That's one of the main things that bugs me about them trying to shoehorn everything into the 5 or 6 years of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's
how
like they can't possibly do all this in a year.
Yeah, and especially with, like, I can understand you want to put a bunch of shit in the original trilogy because that's what everybody loves. But doing it with Han, Luke, and Leia, it's like, well, bullshit. They can't do all this shit and be in all these places in a year.
Well, yeah.
Sorry.
I always thought that with the EU, and even now with the new canon stuff, like, create some new fucking people.
Mhm.
Why does it? It doesn't all have to be that. Like, at some point, it's like they're like Forrest Gump everything, and it's like
Yeah.
they're everywhere all the time. And it's like that can't fucking be.
Well, it could if it was spread out over more time, you know? If they would get away from just
exactly, but
those
it's not,
5
yeah.
years. Which people have given me shit. It's like, well, the original trilogy's the best, so fuck you. And it's like, well, no, fuck you, because they're forcing everything into that one period. It's busting at the seams. Move around,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Right. So anyway, back to this
Yeah. Sorry.
trailer thingy. So we're in the hangar where Poe's X-wing's about to explode. In the background, there's two A-wings.
Yeah.
What?
TV
matter?
just got loud in the living room.
Oh. Yeah. I
Sorry.
noticed that on one of the latest ones that I'm getting ready to cut. I can hear.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take out the background noise, and all I can hear is fucking TV and people laughing and clapping and shit. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, I gotta wait for it to get cooler so I can go back upstairs.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
But anyway, in the background, there's two A-wings, plain as day, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. What are A-wings?
Those are the little kind of arrowhead-shaped ships from the fighters from the original trilogy in
Okay.
Return of the Jedi.
Okay. I don't know all the fucking ships.
Yeah,
and
they're
shit.
not the B-wings. The B-wings are the ones that are
That
like
was on Rebels.
like a T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I remember.
Well, A-wings are on Rebels too.
Oh. Did they make a big
But
deal
they're the-
about them?
No, they didn't have to like go steal any or find any, but they
Yeah, but they didn't walk by one and be like, "This is an A-wing."
right. No.
Yeah. Well, if somebody doesn't explicitly be like, "This is this," I don't fucking know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I know an X-wing, I know a B-wing, I know the fucking Y-wings, but that's about it.
They get very Leia heavy here.
Yeah, that's... Talk about heavy, that did get heavy. You know? Because seeing her and hearing her, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be some underwater shit too.
Ooh!
Looks like they're filming it. They're filming in a tank.
Tank, yeah.
There was people jumping into a tank, and there were scuba divers under the water and stuff.
Yeah, and they held somebody down, you just see... Blub, 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 blub.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no,
I
that was
think-
another movie.
I thought this was Leia at first from the back,
Yeah.
but now that I have it freeze framed, there's a shot with Laura Dern's character
Mm-hmm.
and this cloaked figure with a high collar, and I thought it was Leia, but the hair's not right now that I look at it. in a
Baboon
freezed
ass.
picture. No. It's I think it's Benicio del Toro, maybe.
Oh.
Well, no, I take it back. It is Leia. I could tell.
You can see her baboon ass.
No, she doesn't have the baboon ass in this one.
I know, but that was funny. I love that quote. So yeah. What else?
So
What
yeah,
else?
let's see. Oh, Rey running on the beach
Dun, dun.
with the lightsaber in her hand. It's
Yeah.
fucking badass.
Yeah.
Captain Phasma.
Which apparently
Rey.
they're doubling down on her and they're gonna make her something finally.
Yeah, she's got a comic and a fucking book and
Yeah, comic
all kinds of
series,
shit before
a
this
fucking
movie comes out.
novel.
yeah. Let's see.
They're like, we're gonna make you like her.
Mm-hmm. There's another shot of Luke in this
Oh
from
yeah.
a different point in the movie, and he's not wearing that white outfit.
Oh, did you see that there was some concept art or something of him in like these shitty brown robes?
That's what I'm looking at right here.
Okay, I didn't know it was in there. I didn't notice it. But yeah, they're like these chocolatey brown shit-colored robes.
Yeah, let me see if I can back up to this. Back that ass up.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yep, there it is right there.
Cool.
Here, I'm gonna snap this picture and send it to you.
Yay me! I think my balls just
Oh.
dropped then too. Yay me! So how far into this are you? How long is this? I forget.
I'm like halfway. It's
Oh my god.
it's 3 minutes long.
We bitched about the EU too long. Okay.
But then is he on fucking I think he's on the Millennium Falcon.
Is he on drugs?
Probably.
Is he,
Oh no, that's
is
not
that,
the Millennium Falcon.
Is that crack in his head?
It's Benicio del Toro, but he's there with BB-8 on some ship.
Wait, no, that's Chopper.
Oh yeah, and here they're training with the sabers and shit. Oh yeah, there he's got the brown robes on too. That's even a better picture. They're like leather.
Huh?
These robes here.
Wow.
Let me go back again.
Okay. Oh, did you see the thing about Kylo that it looks like they're reusing concept art from Anakin from episode
Oh yeah,
3?
I did see that. Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
it's like,
shit. What?
It's almost like a poncho. This leather robe that he's got on over the top of his other robes. It looks almost like a waterproof poncho or something. But that's where he's got the brown glove too.
Okay.
The brown leather glove. It matches this poncho
but
thingy.
that was light brown, wasn't it?
What's that?
That glove, wasn't that light brown?
No, it's kind of dark.
Oh, okay.
But then Rey, they show her. She's like practicing, rehearsing a fight. And she's like taking on like 3 fucking dudes.
Whoa.
That sounded really dirty.
It did. That's why I said, whoa.
Yeah.
Because they're like, how are we going to
But
do
it's
this
like-
without having a sword fight? And she's like, well, that's the point. And he's like, no.
But yeah, she's blocking like 3 staffs. It could be either like, I know it's fucked up, but it could either be it's hard to say. Like it could be lightsabers, but it's probably the weapons of those red guards maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Unless I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we did see good images of those red Snoke bodyguard dudes.
We saw a good image of Snoke, too.
You saw a good image, yeah.
Which, I figured out who Snoke is, guys. Snoke is my grandma. Because Snoke
Did your grandma have a vagina throat too?
No, but I mean, she has
I
been
saw
dead
somebody-
for a few years.
I saw somebody post that. It was hashtag vagina throat.
No, but she's been dead for a few years, so a hole might have rotted in there. So.
And there's a shot of Rose, and she's dressed up like a Imperial or a First Order.
Yeah.
Oh, and so is Finn. Oh shit, he was in there too for just a second.
Oh my God.
They're in an elevator, and the door is opening.
Yeah.
And so you see her mostly, and then just at the very tail end of that little snippet, the door opens all the rest of the way, and you get to see Finn standing next to her for just a split second.
Uh-oh. Finn's gonna be a bad guy again?
No, they're undercover.
I know. They're undercovers together.
Yeah. Then there's the shot of Rey with her cloak on, with her hooded robe or whatever.
Does she go
that she
dark
ends up
too?
getting. No, it's like grayish.
Okay.
It matches her. It matches her clothes
Yeah, well, I mean, her clothes are darker in this one.
slightly. Yeah, they're still gray though. It's
Yeah.
gray and brown, I think.
Yeah, but, I mean, still darker.
And that's pretty much it.
Darker than the tan we saw her wearing the whole movie last time.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. So, what was your opinion on that after you saw it the first time?
Fucking made me all excited and whatnot.
He's like,
I'm
oh,
ready to
we gonna
see
get
the-
a movie and such.
I know. I'm ready to see the whole thing now.
4 months, man.
God, it's gonna be here before you know it.
I know. I can't wait.
Yep. I can't wait for an actual real trailer.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Because that last one was still just a teaser, technically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a little less of a teaser than the first episode 7 teaser, but
I mean, they were about on the same level. But you remember that Adam Driver was saying that, like, they're keeping this one more under wraps, and he hopes that, like, it stays that way.
yeah.
So you never know, they might only drop
They
another,
might.
like, teaser-type trailer and leave it at that.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
Yeah, I like getting spoilers, but then at the same time, I kind of like not getting spoilers. So
Yeah.
I'm okay either way.
yeah, I mean,
And even with episode 7, I kind of picked and chose like which spoilers I would read.
yeah.
Like if I knew, like if it was just minor shit, I was okay with that.
Yeah,
I didn't
remember
wanna-
trying
I
to
did-
figure out the line for you.
Yeah, I didn't want to know like
Han's gonna
Han Solo.
die.
I didn't want to know. Yeah, I didn't want to know that for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want to know the big stuff really.
Yeah.
So I think it's the same with this one, because that's one thing about Rogue One. That was so awesome to not have any real spoilers.
Yeah.
You know, it could be completely unspoiled when I went in, because it was like there were so many things that were so surprising.
See, I wish I wasn't such an anxious freak and I could go like the first weekend.
Yeah.
But
It's not that bad.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Because I can't handle those crowds, man.
Even once the movie comes on, you still can't just lose yourself in that.
I can't, no. I'm just like, because look how it was when we went and saw Rogue One last year. And I'm like freaking out and growling at people because they keep walking in front of us. And they did it a couple times while the movie was going.
Yeah.
And shit, I get too distracted because, like, when I'm out in public like that, I'm hyper aware, you know? It's like, I am not gonna I don't want to end up with some fucking nut job going crazy, you know?
Because that happens so often.
I know it doesn't happen often, but, I mean, it's like a plane crash. One time is too many. They still say planes are the safest way to travel, but it's like, yeah,
statistically, they are.
Yeah, I understand, Cal.
But I know.
It's like, I mean, who knows? What happens if, like, there's a Hudson situation that happens, you know?
Yeah.
Sully ain't on this plane.
I know. I know all the same things, and I don't want to fly either.
Yeah, so, I mean, like,
believe me, I get it.
I can't do it. I wish I could, though, so I would go in and be like, I don't know shit about this movie. Thrill me, J.J. Abrams. But, no.
The other option is to wait and just, like, not read shit online.
Well, I mean, I tried doing that with Rogue One, but, like, a week after it fucking came out, here's this breakdown of what Tarkin looked like.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't click on shit. It was just in my timeline from the Wall Street Journal or whatever, where they broke down phase by phase how they built Tarkin, like, in 5 or 6 steps. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you're damned if you do or damned if you don't, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, this got me more excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to fucking see this. Now, what didn't get me excited, and what gets me worried about this movie, is they just fucking but they brought somebody in to rewrite episode 9.
Which, I mean, I understand your apprehension or whatever, but it's like, dude, there's time and a half on this movie.
I know, and I mean, like you said, they rewrote episode 7. They rewrote a lot of that. They rewrote Rogue One. They rewrote. They rewrite everything.
That was my big thing with, like, the Han Solo movie and fucking episode 9. You were like, oh shit, they're gonna fuck it up, and it's like, dude, remember this time last year where Rogue One was like, fuck, we've got to do reshoots, and it's like, these aren't normal reshoots. This is like, we've got to do over half the movie again.
Yeah.
And they were 4 or 5 months away from production, and the fucking composer got fired and shit. So it's like,
yeah, I know they've done it and it's worked out, but at the same time, that could have gone so bad.
It could have,
and
yeah.
Like, and how many times do you think that they can fucking pull that trick and not have it go Justice League on you?
True, but what I'm saying though is, like, they've got 10 months to fix Han Solo. They've got fucking 18 months to fix episode 9.
Yeah.
Because doesn't that come out in May also?
I don't know.
I think it does. I think episode 9 is scheduled for a May 2019 release.
Oh, see, my OCD now, that sucks. Like, I wish they would just keep all 3 of them December releases.
Well, I thought with the Han Solo movie, too, it's like, hey, you guys set this up. You're doing it 3 times.
Let's
just
make
keep it going.
Yeah, let's just do it now, this way now. This is the way
like,
we do it now.
Exactly. It's like, fuck May.
Yeah. Fuck May. There's nothing going on in December other than stupid Christmas.
Mm-mm.
So why don't you give me something I really want for Christmas?
Well, I mean, that's why
Star Wars movie.
People were losing their shit when, Star Wars, they were like, we're going to do it in December. And people were like, but it's like a summer blockbuster type movie. And it's like, that's why it should be December.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get lost in the shuffle with fucking, Avengers 4
well,
or whatever.
it just felt wrong because that's when Star Wars movies come out, is in May.
I felt the same way, dude,
But then as soon as I went and saw it in December, I was like, this is fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. Why didn't they all come out in December?
But I mean, people were saying the same shit like about Thor 2. It came out in November and people were like, why? And it's like, because so it doesn't get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
It's fine, man. Now you don't have to wait for, 2 weeks, another movie to come along, and it's like, oh yeah, Thor, whatever. Oh yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, give me fucking Avengers 12. Give me fucking Batman Super Bum. Give me whatever, The whole summer movie thing never really made sense to me. That whole model of like, let's jam all this shit in these 4 months.
Yeah, well, they do it because kids are off school and...
Yeah, but I mean, they've proven with Avatar, they've proven with 2 Star Wars movies now that...
Yeah.
And I mean,
movie's
Deadpool...
good, people are going to come. But
exactly.
See, that's the problem. They don't know which movies people are going to come see all the time, necessarily.
True, but I mean, Star Wars...
So that's why it's like, Star Wars had the big balls and was like, we know people are coming to see this, so we can put it out in fucking whatever month we want.
Well, I mean, I think like MCU movies, big superhero movies, I'm pretty sure those are safe. You can put them out whenever you want.
Yeah. Well, and Marvel does put theirs out whenever they want, because...
They do now.
Because they put out fucking 4 a year. You can't put them all out in June.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't have one May, June, July, and August. You got to spread that shit out. Which is really fucked up when you think about it, because look at all that Disney does. They're doing Marvel, they're doing Star Wars, and then they're doing all their other shit, too. It's like, fucking scheduling over there must be... Those people must be ripping their fucking hair out. Just like, oh, fuck, we got Star Wars in May now? What the fuck are we going to do now?
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, in a couple years, they're going to have a Star Wars and a fucking Avengers movie in the same fucking month.
Yeah, seems dumb to me. They should just keep it December.
They should. But the turmoil with Episode 9, back to that.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I'm not like standing on the ledge ready to jump. I was just shocked, like, oh, fuck.
Well, I mean, with that and the
everything
Han
we've
Solo
heard...
news, it felt like you were.
Well, the Han Solo one was worse because...
Yeah, but I mean, Episode 9 compounded with that. It felt like you were just like, oh, fuck, Disney's gonna fuck it now.
Yeah, it does make me uneasy. Because, I mean, we talked about this at the very beginning when they're like, oh, we're going to do 3 new trilogy movies and all these standalone movies, and we've got them all scheduled. Here's when they're coming out. And it's
I think we talked about that like in a typecast.
And I was like, dude, you guys might want to fucking slow your roll a little bit, because that seems like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so now it's like, it's coming to pass. Like,
yeah,
they've overextended themselves or whatever.
Yeah.
And now shit's starting to fall apart. The wheels are coming off, and it's like, oh fuck, they're doing too much.
Yeah.
They should have just stuck to the core trilogy and not tried to do all these standalones and all this shit.
But see, I'm glad they did, because we wouldn't have got Rogue One.
Oh, I am too. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm saying that's what it.
Yeah, that's
feels
what
like
the
could
fear
be.
was, and that's what it does sort of feel like is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying, dude, it's like, I'm glad that they did it this way, because now we get Rogue One. We got Rogue One.
Yeah.
But fuck, yeah, I know. And
but I mean,
like,
I think I think it'll be fine. It's just...
I do too.
It's just surprising, especially like with Episode 9, because everything we've heard so far is everything's fine. Everything's great.
Yeah, we're all fine here. How are you?
Yeah, the script's written and it's great, and it's Colin Trevorrow, and he did fucking Jurassic World, and it's going to be fucking great.
Which I've heard that people are starting to...
Yeah, they're starting to question it, because he put out some movie last year that did total dog shit business. It was a piece of shit.
People are starting to cool down on him.
So, yeah. So
do you remember there was that petition to get George brought in to direct Episode 9?
I kind of remember that, yeah.
Was just like, that's so idea. Fucking stupid.
That's a terrible idea. Number one, he's not going to do it. Number two, Disney's not going to ask him to do it.
And number three, it's like, if he did do it, he would probably get fired, because he would want to make a George Lucas Star Wars movie, not a Disney Star Wars movie.
Right.
That for me is like the main issue. And I'll be honest, I've blown Rogue One so hard so many times. I would much rather have George Lucas's trilogy than Disney's trilogy.
Yeah.
Just because, the maker.
Right.
But we don't need to go into all that again, do we?
Nah. This is about time to wrap it up. We better not open that can of worms.
Yeah, let's not. So hey, we got through some of the good shit we've been trying to get to.
Yeah.
You ready to fuck some shit?
Yeah, go for it.
Roll it!
Fuck this shit.
Okay, so fuck this shit for me this time is we all know football season's coming up, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, well, it's leading into fall.
Yeah.
And like
There's no football season in this town anymore, so fuck 'em.
Yeah, well, true, but well, I mean there wasn't for years because look at what we had.
Yeah, but that was better than nothing.
True. But and what always comes around when football's getting ready to heat up again? They start talking about these fucking concussion studies, right?
Oh, yeah, concussions, yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking a fucking swerve on you. I just want
Okay.
to tell you that if you're going to play a sport where there's like 200, 300-pound motherfuckers slamming into each other and you don't expect some head trauma or some like severe injuries, you're a fucking idiot, okay? Like, they're talking about concussions like it's something amazing. Who knew that you could get fucking brain damage from slamming into a fucking 300-pounder going like 10 miles an hour, running at each other 10 miles an hour?
I don't think they're saying that. I think it's a big deal because for years the NFL denied that was possible or that was happening because
even if the NFL did, it's like, what are you fucking stupid?
Yeah. Well, and I think they're shocked that so many of these guys have all this head trauma.
Why? Why would you be shocked by that? That doesn't make a shit lick of sense. Like I said, you fucking 300-pounders slamming into each other, somebody's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
I've never understood this where it's like, they've got head trauma, and it's like, no shit! I mean, they tried this shit with WWE too, where the people who would throw up their hand to block a chair shot, they'd be like, you're a pussy, and it's like, no, they're fucking smart. I get it. It looks good when somebody takes a chair shot straight to the head. It looks good, but you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is I don't think they knew until recently the long-term effects of having a concussion or multiple concussions.
Well, I mean...
That you were eventually going to become a fucking vegetable long after you were done playing.
Well, I mean, look at Muhammad Ali. He didn't just fucking get all fucked up from, walking on Sundays.
No, but he had Parkinson's too. Which
True, but...
They say could have been brought on by all the head trauma too.
Exactly. I mean, we've known for years that the brain is a delicate fucking organ, and I don't buy this shit that people are just discovering the long-term effects of it either, because there was that one of those fucking teen titty comedies like 20 years ago that there was a joke about one of the football players. He got so many concussions, and like they had it down to a science. If he got like 5 more concussions, he would die, and then I think at the end of the movie, he ended up dying because of too much head trauma, which sounds retarded in a teen titty comedy, but it happened.
I think that was, we were just talking about Chris Evans and another teen movie. I think that's what it was. I think that's that movie.
Yeah,
and he gets hit in the head with the locker door or something at the end, and
he ends up dying.
Or something stupid, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah. So it's like we've known this shit for years that concussions can fuck you up. I mean, we've known it so long that they were making jokes about it 20 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. I don't understand. All of a sudden, people are like, "Oh, we gotta quit playing football," and it's like, why didn't it bother you before? Just because some asshole in a I know I'm starting to sound like Walt here. But it's like some asshole in a fucking lab coat said, "Oh, this is bad." It's like, no shit, it's bad. So, fuck that shit. If you don't know that getting hit in the head's gonna fuck you up, you're stupid. Just flat out, you're stupid. I'm sorry, I don't apologize for saying you're stupid. I'm sorry for apologizing. You're stupid. Okay? This is almost as bad as me fucking cussing out an old lady. But Jesus Christ. So, you ready to do thank yous and get out of here?
Yeah.
You're like, yes, please, quit calling people stupid. Good God almighty. Thank yous this episode, or go to who they always go to. See, I'm fired up now. I know you're ready to pass out, but I'm just like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. But, thank yous go to @theJSarge for doing our music. Aha! In 33.5, I said he did our logo. He did not. He did our music. Thanks to @Sherry Says. She's the one who did our logo.
Correct.
Yeah. Thanks to @JP Montgomery for taking those promo shots for with the lovely Logan. check all 3 of those fuckers out on the tweeters and find all their other stuff that's fun and should be looked at. It's time for our shit. Ready?
Ready.
Find us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, SoundCloud. We're part of the High Altitude Podcast Network at highaltpod.net. And find everything we do at nerdblitz.com. Go to all those places and leave comments or likes or shares or tell people to go there and tell them you like us and to listen to us and do all that shit because it's good. Other than when this comes out and I spend 5 minutes going, "You're stupid, okay? You're stupid." You know who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that are stupid. Search the Nerd Blitz on YouTube and find the one that's us, and all of our episodes are there. Well, most of them. Extra content, all kinds of fun shit. Then go to redbubble.com/people/nerdblitzpod/shop and get some merch. We got notebooks and shirts and art prints and cups and mugs and all kinds of fun shit, so check that out. And then go to tsdjaproductions.bandcamp.com and get the camping trip or the Nerd Blitz pilot trio. We might have something coming soon on there.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that when it happens, but there's something coming. I'm at the Scooby Doom. You are
At Fitzman73.
and together we're at Nerd Blitz Pod. Is there anything fucking else we need to talk about?
No.
Do you want to make any apologies for me?
Nope.
Good.
Doesn't do any good anyway, so.
Anyway, if that's all.
Bye.
Here. Hey, baby. Come back next time. Our sanity depends on him, mama. Here.
Didn't he like karate, or was that just a Johnny Bravo thing?
No, I always did karate.
Okay, that's why Johnny Bravo got it. Gotcha.
He was some bullshit black belt.
Was he?
Yeah.
You don't drop a bombshell on me like that when we're getting ready to stop recording, fucker.
You know Elvis was a black belt?
No! I don't know shit about
No.
Elvis other than he did some good songs and they put him in Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah. And he died on the toilet.
Well, yeah, he died on the crapper because, he had so many pills in him, his shit pipe got clogged and...
His asshole exploded.
Yeah. And some people say he died with a sandwich on the toilet, which is like, ew. And they say the same thing about Mama Cass. Isn't that fucked up?
She wasn't on the toilet, though. She just
Yeah,
choked.
but
Which isn't true anyway.
I know, but, they say both of them died eating a sandwich or something. His is just worse because he was supposedly on the crapper. But why is that? You're fat and all of a sudden everybody's like, he died with a sandwich or she died with a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that shit, too.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay.
Come back next time, mama. Our sanity depends on it.
Ship has sailed.
Yep.
This has been a feature of JJ2E Media and TSDJA Productions.